Hello there guys, and welcome to Talladega for round number 12 of the schedule. With only 4 rounds till the chase, 3 after this one. The wild card is getting to be big, as the wild card holders of, I don't even remember, but Chris Summers was one of them. And I think, I can't really remember the other one. I can't remember one, but the wild card is being really big here today, as many drivers trying to get wins, like Duncan did last week, to try and ensure himself if he fell outside the top 5 in points that he would have a wild card spot. Duncan and Curtis have the front row, that both of them have a win this season. Big news here today: Eugene DeMax in the 15 left Red Bull in the 83 team to start his own team in his own ride. The unsponsored 15, nobody wanted to sponsor him. DeMax has been on a downhill really. And Eugene, with no sponsors on that 15, is going to be starting back there in 8th position. But with DEI having to drop one car, with DeMax being right there, they dropped James Sorofox because they thought Summers would have a better chance to make the chase and bring them to a championship. So Sorofox is not starting this race. And Trent Totter in the 83 is going to take DeMax's role in the Red Bull stable, and Hayden Klein, or not Hayden Klein, but Charles Sanford got injured out at Indianapolis, and he is not going to start this race. And James Sorofox will start this race in the 24 car. It's a one-race deal. Sorofox has got to show his muscle here today if he wants to stay in the SCS. Sorofox has been in the series for a long time, and I don't remember how long he's been in the series, but he's been in the series since season 5. He's never missed a race, but he'll start right there today. Let's get you to the start of the race. The pace car is in. We're getting ready to go racing. DJ Curtis, William Duncan is going to lead us down. Then Daniel Day and John Dillon. 2 guys in the second row trying to make the chase, get inside the top 15 to try and make the chase for the wild card, but the front 2 are just trying to stay in the top 5 as the green flag is out. We're racing at Talladega. Off turns number 4 for the first time here today. They're racing really hard. This race is going to be all about missing the big ones and trying to win this race, but couldn't be any more crucial. It's a super speedway type ordeal. This could get you into the chase if you win this race, and not many guys can get up here to win this race. Michael White in the 31 car. We don't see him one up front much in the 31 car, and he's up here now, and he's going to try and get a win here. As that's what everybody's thinking here. With the chase winding down, they want to win. And DeMax the inside there, he's just outside the top 15 in owner, top 15 in points. Being in the battle for the wild card, but DeMax, the other sponsor, 15, the inside, and getting help from Hayden Klein right behind him there. Andres Allen right behind him there. Whoa, really close there. Noah Hart ducking low. Whoa, Ashley Mace the inside there. 4 wide. Whoa, Burton. Duncan got sideways. Oh, Duncan, and whoa, Duncan spins. Duncan is around. Back up the track into Brad Johnson. Oh, and there's Jacob Hart and Luke Martin. They're involved. John Dillon's in it. Chris Summers, one of the wild card contenders there. Daniel Day is involved. Brad Johnson, he was collected. Gallagher may have been involved. James Sorofox missed it. Racing back to the start-finish line. And your leader is Eugene DeMax in the 15 car, driving for his own team. Is going to lead him back to the start-finish line. 15 Hayden Klein there. There's Jay Bassinger. He's right up there in the mix there for the wild card as well. He's up there 7th in the points. A win could go up the longest way for him. And the caution flag is out. DeMax leads us back to the start-finish line, but the pace car is out. Chris Summers, one of the wild card contenders, 7th in the points, and one of the wild card players is in this wreck. Let's get you to a replay. Okay, so it's gonna start right here, where Duncan and Burton are gonna make contact through the tri-oval, and right there they go. They touch each other there, and they're gonna hook down the track. Lucky to save it there, but you know, Burton needs to get back up on the racetrack and hooks the 87 once again, and it decides to just turn him around, and there goes Duncan around. And he's gonna slide right back up the racetrack into Brad Johnson, John Dillon, Daniel Day, and boy, there was a wreck for the forward there that had the one car that was involved in it. See, right here's the wreck, and they're gonna make it through, and boy, right there, Brad Johnson came down the racetrack, and Chris Summers nowhere to go. And there's Daniel Day sliding through the grass, and he's involved. And Sean Galligan actually missed it. So did Silver Fox. We're gonna get you some onboards. This is what happened after they raced back to the line. There was a wreck down here that they had like after the wreck, and let's see here. Oh, and Michael White just turns Andres Allen and right back up the track. Allen, ooh, that's a hard hit. Allen right back up the track and gets nailed, and Allen is done for the day as he can't even move, and Michael White's done, Duda's done. Well, all the RCR cars basically just took each other out besides Dylan Young. Yeah, let's get you back to the restart. Getting ready to go back green. Eugene Max is going to have to lead with Jake Bassinger, 2 Hendrick cars, a Hayden Klein, Nick Mace right in behind him there, and Chris Washer. Lap car, Michael White's there after getting repaired after the damage. Green flag's back in the air. DeMax leads us back down. I'm going to tell you something. DeMax is around 18th to 19th in the points, and he really needs this run. If he can win here today and get inside and fight his way forward inside the top 15 in points, he might be able to get inside and make the chase. Bassinger is 8th in the points. He needs a win. He doesn't have one. He's like Michael White. Michael White and Bassinger are inside the top 10 in points, but do not have any wins. That's just like Nick Mace, 10th in the points. Mace has no wins this season. Fight for the get into the wild card spot. Bassinger in the 84, the teammate to the car owner of the 47, and he's up there in the top 10 in points. He's been really good so far this season, really solid. Probably him and Duncan both have been really good all season long. Duncan got his win last race, and Bassinger trying to get his first win today. Underneath of Eugene Max now. Just like Bassinger, Nick and Mace in the 48. no wins. He's up inside the top 10, just like Bassinger in the points. They're both of them are trying to fight their way forward inside the top 5 in points on their own without having to go for the wild card. But it wouldn't help to get a win to be locked in for a wild card spot. Johnson in the 20 has been ever since Las Vegas. Richard Johnson in the 20 car. It's been the fight for that wild card, and there's the 31. He's holding him up there. Michael White in the 31. He's really slow. Michael White's gonna hold up a bunch of cars. I can't believe Michael White's doing this. Michael White is holding up the 84 car Bassinger, and he's lucky he's not getting turned by Bassinger, because he was lucky. Bassinger's looking really mad. He just moved him up right out of the way. And now a train of cars get by, and it is Noah Hart and Dillon Young. That is the front two. Then it's Nick Mace, Eugene Max, DJ Curtis, Richard Johnson, Trent Totter, Hayden Klein, Jack Williams, James Fox, Jake Bassinger, Chris Washer, Ashley Mace. And that is the rest of the guys still in the pack, but I think Ashley Mason really got held up. Here comes Eugene Max now, the inside of Nick Mace. And I don't know if they'll be able to catch him or now or not. Look at them right there. And they're right there. And the front two are kind of working together. It's RCR versus FBR. From the Fuel Brothers to the Richard Childress Racing. You got to think they have to stay single file if they want to hold them off here. But 2 miles an hour quicker than them right now. Dillon Young's got to stay in behind, but he goes to the lead. They're going to have a few laps to go here. It's only going to be 2 laps to go here. Can they run them down? Richard Johnson's got a little bit of run here. I don't know if Johnson, DeMax, and the rest of the field can run down Dillon Young or Noah Hart here in the final stages of this race. Young and Hart are battling for position. That's going to allow them to get up there. Richard Johnson, Eugene Max, Jake Bassinger, DJ Curtis. There's Hayden Klein there getting a little bit of help from his teammate there, Silver Fox. And they are catching them now. They're going to catch them here. And when I said it was 2 laps to go, it's actually 3. They're coming to 2 laps to go now. They are there. Richard Johnson and Bassinger now. Yes, they are there. With only a few laps to go. Johnson in the 20s right there now. A second win of the season could go a long distance to get the wild card here. To the inside of Dillon Young. Oh boy, they're 4 wide now. They're getting really intense. DJ Curtis swings it 4 wide there for a moment there. Getting help from Silver Fox. Silver Fox right there. Remember, he's 16th in the points. If he wins this race, he can get inside the top 15 and be in the wild card spot. But they're 4 wide, beating the bang right there. Oh boy, getting really intense there. Curtis shooting out of a rocket in the later stages of this race. Getting help from Jack Williams. Williams to the inside there. Remember, Williams, he has 2 wins so far this season. He's going for a 3rd. And white flag is in the air for Richard Johnson. There's a wreck. Caution flag is out, and Richard Johnson just won this race. He's going to win it under the caution flag. The caution flew just 100 yards away from the checkered start-finish line. Man, if they would have gotten 2, if they would have passed it, then they wrecked, it would have been a showdown between Curtis and Johnson. But Richard Johnson in the 20 is going to pick up his 16th career SCS victory. I'm pretty sure it's his 16th. I'm almost certain. Richard Johnson in the 20. It's been ever since season 5. He's went on a championship roll. Well, runs like these, when you run up front late in the going and fight it out with your competitors and go hard for spots late in the going, really does pay off. Johnson in the 20, his last win out at Talladega here. He won in season number 2 at this racetrack, and he won the next season coming back to the track in season 3. He won 2 times here. Ever since season 3, he's not went back to victory lane at Talladega. He's gonna get his 3rd Talladega victory here. Richard Johnson through the tri-oval. DJ Curtis and Jack Williams. Roush Fenway's gonna come up short here today, but Richard Johnson is gonna finally pick up another win, and it's gonna be his 16th career victory. And what better timing to do it? Coming to the chase, he will get his 2nd career victory and possibly a good chance to get the wild card now, as that was his 2nd win of this season. Congratulations to Richard Johnson. Let's take a replay and show you why the caution came out right as we was taking the white flag. Well, they was racing really hard. You see all them slicing for position right there. They trying to get every ounce of ground as possible there. And looking here, they're about 4 wide. Noah Hart, I think, is going to turn. No, actually, Hart tried to stay off Nick Mace and came down into the 83. And that's what turned them up the track. And around they went. And that was right as they was taking the white flag. The caution came out just 100 yards away from the start-finish line there. Let's see if I can't get a better view of this. Totter right there in the 83. Looky here. Noah Hart comes down trying to stay off Nick Mace. Goes into Totter. They go up into Nick Mace. Into Bassinger. And look at Soar Fox drifting there. Wow. Soar Fox right there in the 24 slid sideways and saved that car. And it's going to come home in where? If I can check. 6th position's where he's going to get. Nick May slid across the line in 7th position. Wow. I want to see where they slid across the line, because this was the race back, really. And Nick May slides across 7th. Klein's going to get 8th. And Noah Hart's going to get 9th. And round out the top 10 is going to be Dylan Young beating the sliding Bassinger. Crazy right there as that wreck happened there. But Richard Johnson in the 20 is going to get his 3rd Talladega victory and his 16th career victory in the SCS. Let's get you to your finishing results.